Video opens with slow, cinematic shots of the 2026 Suzuki Intruder 1400 cruising down an empty coastal highway at sunrise. The sky glows with soft orange and blue tones, waves crashing gently in the background, and the deep, low rumble of the exhaust fills the air as the bike glides effortlessly along the road. Chrome surfaces catch the early morning light, reflecting the calm of the moment while emphasizing the bike's bold presence. My voice comes in smoothly, welcoming viewers back to Global Bike Bizz, setting the tone for a deep, immersive, and honest look at one of Suzuki's most iconic cruiser nameplates, now reborn for 2026. The Intruder has always stood for presence, torque, and relaxed, confident riding, and this new 1400 takes that legendary formula and pushes it into the modern era without losing its soul or character. At first glance, the 2026 Suzuki Intruder 1400 looks unmistakably muscular and imposing. The long wheelbase, stretched-out stance, and low seat height instantly communicate that this is a true power cruiser built to dominate the road. Suzuki's designers have clearly focused on proportions, giving the bike a planted, heavy look without making it feel awkward or outdated. The large teardrop-shaped fuel tank becomes the visual centerpiece, flowing seamlessly into a deeply sculpted rider seat that looks both comfortable and aggressive. Chrome accents are applied with restraint, highlighting the exhaust system, engine covers, and mirrors, while darker brushed metal and blacked-out elements add a premium, modern edge. The round LED headlamp maintains a retro-inspired cruiser identity, but its sharp illumination and clean detailing remind you that this is a thoroughly modern machine. Moving closer, the build quality of the Intruder 1400 feels solid, refined, and confidence-inspiring. Panel gaps are tight, welds are clean, and the paint finish looks deep and rich, whether viewed in direct sunlight or low light. Suzuki's attention to detail is evident everywhere you look, from the textured switchgear to the neatly routed cables and hoses. The wide handlebars fall naturally into your hands, creating a relaxed and commanding riding posture, while the forward-set foot controls reinforce the classic cruiser ergonomics. This is a bike designed for long, unhurried rides where comfort matters just as much as visual impact. Even the seat cushioning feels carefully tuned, offering excellent support for extended highway cruising without feeling too soft or sinking over time. The heart of the 2026 Suzuki Intruder 1400 is its all-new 1,400 cubic centimeters V-twin engine, air and oil-cooled to preserve the traditional cruiser feel while still meeting modern emission and efficiency standards. Suzuki has clearly prioritized torque over outright horsepower, and that decision perfectly suits the Intruder's personality. From the moment you twist the throttle, the bike responds with a deep, satisfying surge of power rather than frantic acceleration. Low-end and mid-range torque are abundant, making the Intruder feel effortless in everyday riding situations. In city traffic, the engine remains smooth and predictable, while on open highways it delivers strong, relaxed performance that never feels stressed. Whether you're overtaking slower vehicles or cruising for hours at steady speeds, the Intruder always feels composed and confident. The engine is paired with a refined 6-speed gearbox that offers smooth, positive shifts with minimal effort. Gear ratios are well chosen, allowing the Intruder 1400 to cruise comfortably at highway speeds with low engine revs, reducing fatigue and improving long-distance comfort. Suzuki has also put noticeable effort into vibration management. While the characteristic V-twin pulse is still present, it never becomes annoying or intrusive. Instead, it adds to the bike's personality, reminding you that you're riding a powerful mechanical machine with real character and soul. Out on the road, the 2026 Intruder 1400 feels planted, stable, and reassuring. The updated chassis offers improved rigidity while retaining the relaxed geometry cruisers are known for. At low speeds, the bike feels surprisingly manageable for its size, thanks to a low center of gravity and balanced weight distribution. U-turns and slow-speed maneuvers feel more natural than you might expect from a 1,400 cubic centimeters cruiser. In traffic, the Intruder remains calm and predictable, and once you hit the open road, it truly comes into its own. The bike tracks straight, absorbs imperfections in the road surface, and feels rock-solid even at sustained highway speeds. Suspension duties are handled by robust front forks and a rear monoshock setup tuned specifically for comfort-focused riding. Suzuki hasn't gone for an overly stiff or sporty setup, and that's a smart choice for this segment. Instead, the suspension smooths out rough patches, expansion joints, and long highway stretches with ease, keeping rider fatigue to a minimum. Even with a passenger on board, the Intruder maintains its composure, making it a genuinely capable option for two-up touring and long weekend rides. Braking performance is another area where the 2026 Intruder 1400 shows clear improvement. Large disc brakes at both the front and rear are paired with a modern dual-channel ABS system. Braking feel is progressive and controlled, which suits the cruiser personality perfectly. There's enough stopping power when you need it, but without the sharp, abrupt response that can feel unsettling on a heavy cruiser. This inspires confidence during everyday riding as well as in emergency braking situations. When it comes to technology, the Intruder 1400 strikes a thoughtful balance. It's modern without being overwhelming or distracting. The instrument cluster combines a classic analog speedometer with a digital display that provides essential information such as gear position, fuel level, trip meters, riding modes, and warning indicators. Suzuki has included selectable riding modes, allowing riders to choose between a relaxed touring mode for smooth cruising and a more responsive setting for spirited riding. Traction control is also part of the package, adding an extra layer of safety on wet or slippery roads while remaining unobtrusive during normal riding. One of the Intruder 1400's biggest strengths is how accessible it feels despite its size and premium presence. Suzuki hasn't tried to turn it into a technology-heavy cruiser that intimidates riders. Instead, the focus remains firmly on delivering a pure, enjoyable riding experience enhanced by modern safety and convenience features. This makes the bike appealing not only to experienced cruiser riders but also to those stepping up from smaller displacement motorcycles and looking for something bigger without unnecessary complexity. Sound is a crucial part of the cruiser experience, and the Intruder 1400 delivers in a big way. The exhaust note is deep, throaty, and unmistakably V-twin. It's not excessively loud, but it has enough character and presence to turn heads and make every ride feel special. Suzuki has managed to meet regulatory requirements while preserving that emotional connection riders crave, and the result is an exhaust note that feels authentic and satisfying. In terms of practicality, the Intruder 1400 offers a generously sized fuel tank, allowing for long riding ranges between refueling stops. This makes it an excellent companion for highway touring, long commutes, and weekend getaways. Now let's talk about pricing, which is where the 2026 Suzuki Intruder 1400 becomes even more compelling. Suzuki has positioned this bike very competitively in the power cruiser segment. The expected global price ranges between $15,500 and $16,000, depending on the market. In regions like South Asia, including Pakistan and India, if launched, it would likely arrive as a premium imported cruiser, but still undercut several European and American rivals offering similar displacement, performance, and features. As the camera captures the Intruder 1400 riding off into the sunset, the message becomes clear. The 2026 Suzuki Intruder 1400 is a return to what cruisers are meant to be: bold, comfortable, powerful, and emotionally engaging. It respects its heritage while embracing modern engineering, making it a worthy successor to the legendary Intruder name. For riders searching for a machine that transforms every ride into a relaxed yet commanding experience, this bike deserves serious attention. This is Global Bike Bizz, bringing you an in-depth look at one of the most exciting cruiser launches of 2026. If you enjoyed this detailed review, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Would you choose the new Suzuki Intruder 1400 over its rivals? Let us know, and we'll see you in the next ride.